Introducing a new thing we're doing at besttradingsignals.net. We are selling systems, some of our systems that we've used on signals in the past, in addition to our many other trading system solutions. Why? Because then you can generate your own trading signals forever. Okay? So, well, as long as you're going to be trading. So, by learning a good system, then you can trade whenever you want. The only thing is you need to learn it and turn it into a habit so you keep doing it. A lot of people lose focus, and when you have a good trading system that can net out profit over time, it is really dumb to not keep doing it over and over and habitually building an account over time. All right. And I speak from experience and many methods that I personally didn't put to work consistently because of lack of focus or whatever. And I look back in time and I say, what if I just simply put on these systems trades over and over on these various methods? Now, that said, I have hundreds of methods, so okay. But it allows me to see this perspective over time. And it's just that we want to do the good things, okay? When we have a good thing that can produce good things, such as profit over time, we want to keep doing those things because, your accumulated profits can start compounding. And, it's not just for building up a big pile of cash, and I'm sure some people will feel guilty about that because of what others or religions have said. But you know what? How are you going to be able to do anything if you don't have the dough to first survive, okay, right, and then thrive, and then provide for the family, and then set up your family in terms of getting into these wealth building habits. You know what? People learn how to handle money in two ways is what I've seen over time. Either they've grown up in a family who knows how to deal with money, and they pick up the mindsets, the way of thinking, the beliefs, the habits, right? When you have a belief, then you have a habit. And so then they're able to do well with money into the future. Okay? Granted, the parents taught the kids. Now, on the other hand, you have those who didn't grow up in that scenario, which is most people, and you have to learn the hard way. No one comes into this realm of being an expert at money. They have to learn, and most of the learning is not necessarily the mechanics. That's a good portion, but it's learning the principles and the right mindsets and how to deal with the emotions of them all. Because when you have the emotions, you have energy, and energy can get you to attract thoughts of action. And if your energy is really high on a particular energy frequency spectrum, within a particular emotion, like elation, when you get super high from a big winning trade or something, or you grew your account to you hit $1 million in profit for the first time, and then all of a sudden you hit an inner breaker, like you've achieved everything there is, and then so you can start making dumb decisions. If you want proof in that, you can just study lottery winners. 90% of them go bankrupt in X amount of time. Okay, so you just have that perspective. Anyways, I'm going on and on here. I have to tell you about DOPETUALPOPS. This is a good system. And it's not only one system, it's 3 systems. All right, you have version 1, and they're all related, of course. Version 1.1 is a simplified version we made for signal callers. And then version 1.2 was just a fun, creative idea where we asked, hey, what if we just focused on the winning streaks, where you just, because there are these pockets in scenarios where you have a bunch of wins in a row, and what if we just target the winning streaks? And of course, who doesn't like that? So that's version 1.2, and that's going to be given to you as a bonus if you get this system. All right, this system was originally designed for these one-day pops. Okay, that means we're getting in before the close the prior day, and we're getting out the next day before the close. Now that would be with stocks and options. And we had the signals on Nadex. A lot of people like Nadex and whatever. And so you get in right when Nadex reopens after the futures market maintenance cycle, or Forex, between 6 and 7-ish. And then you just put on your position. Takes you, a minute. And then you just let it go to expiration for Nadex the next day. If you're trading E-minis, you want to get out before that maintenance cycle, or you're going to get hit with the overnight margin, right? Which is a lot more than day trading margin. So you should be able to stay within day trading margin on E-minis. Then you have Forex, stocks and vanilla options you can use. And so it's a one-day trade. Now, I'll tell you something else, okay? We design these creative systems for super convenience, because people, they're busy, they're doing other things, or I hate to say lazy, but that's cool. You want to be lazy in a certain way. Can be a high efficiency, productivity mindset, where you look for the highest efficiencies for the minimalist expenditure of time, focus, and energy. Okay, so but if you want to take profit getting up a notch or 10, there are other time frames upon which you can use DOPETUAL pops, and the potential for profitability is immense. Okay, and the accuracy even goes up too. So, we have 3 different versions, but we'll just talk about 1.0. So DOPETUAL pops was designed to take advantage of certain repeated, just caveman-like repeated things that the marketplace does. All right, you'll see, when you learn the system, you'll understand the name DOPETUAL pops. Okay, you'll understand it has 2 meanings really, and you'll understand what that means a bit better. So perpetual pops is the base of this name. It means we have repeated perpetual trading opportunities where we take the pop, which is a confined trade where we know the exit before the entry, and in this case it's a one-day pop. So it's a 1-bar trade, and we get out, we lock it in. All right, and it may sound a little strange to some folks, but you have factors where this can help a lot of people become more profitable. All right, just first of all, it's the system, it's the way the system takes profit, but there's also the concept of reducing stress dramatically, because you know your exit before your entry. It's not a big stressful mystery about what to do after you get into the position, and a lot of people beat up on themselves if they didn't get the maximum tippy-top profit, right? And then they go into this negative self-talk, which then screws them up later in their trading and gets them, doubting and guessing all over the place. You don't want to do that. So a perpetual pop type of system, you know your exit before your entry, and you just pop and lock, lock it in, stack them up, right? Anyways, now we have this as a system. We have other signal services we need to roll out there, and so you can have this as a system, and it's already good to go. We have extra modules already on it. Some other people bought it already. Some students we had who bought a lot of stuff from us over time. They wanted to buy it, so we made it for them. And we had some extra clarity things and some extra bonuses in there too, besides the version 1.2. So check it out. If you have any questions, you can contact us. The contact link is at the top menu there. Okay, thank you.